One of the toughest things to do in all of college football is win on the road. When you're a ranked team going into a hostile environment, these fans are ready to knock them off course. Welcome to McGurk Alumni Stadium in Amherst, home to the UMass Minutemen. As we'll see the number 23 team in the country, the Toledo Rockets, taking on a team that ranks in the top 5 in this conference, the UMass Minutemen. For EA Sports College Football, I'm Reese Davis, here with David Pollack and Jesse Palmer. Guys, let's get this thing rolling. The Rockets will kick it off to get us underway. The returner will field it and try to get some field position. He'll be forced out of bounds at the 20-yard line. Pretty good job of coverage on that kick. So UMass offense will go to work first. There's a receiver who's going to draw some attention, Jesse, but really, he's just part of this whole offensive puzzle.
He hasn't been the most consistent guy when it comes to catching the ball for this offense this year, but he has had some big moments. He has had some big games as well. And, David, you know, from a roster standpoint, they're generally not going to overmatch or overwhelm anybody from the receiver spot, but this is a dude that can get it done.
I think that's the biggest point that you made. It's a guy that has the potential to make big plays. And if you're pointing to a guy, he is the one. Talking to coaches, like, they've seen flashes in big moments. They need to see it consistently, and it starts today.
To the air, it's Hairston. The short hands, it's good. He'll be stopped at the 41, but give him 10 on that play. UMass getting set to snap it on 1st and 10. On the run, it's good. They'll rip off 8 on that play. It's 2nd and 2. Back to pass. Caught, close to the marker, it's great. Makes that one pay off, and they finally get him down at the 38. It'll be 1st down. Handoff from the gun. They're just trying to flex the muscle. They get him down at the 34 after a pickup of 4. Solid pickup of 4 on 1st down. It's 2nd and 6. Got his man downfield. Hauled down, but they'll move the sticks as he picks up the 1st down. UMass mounting a threat from the red zone. And he'll pick up 1. It brings up 2nd and 9. 8th play of the drive coming up. Going with the ground game left. He's tackled right at the 10-yard line, and they're trying to cash in on this drive. The terrain gets rough this deep in the red zone. 3rd down. They can't pick up the 1st without scoring. Strong, tough run, and he's brought down just inches away from the score. UMass lines up with a 1st and goal. Trying to pound it in. And he takes it in for the score. Touchdown, UMass!
What a luxury for an offense to have. The ability to set the tone on the ground, giving that guy the football time after time, making offense easy, being physical, and really setting the tone for this football game.
Getting set for the extra point after putting the scoreboard to work for the 1st time. And with the extra point, they get the first 7 of the game. They march 79 yards on the drive. Kickoff unit is out there again, and this crowd is feeling themselves after that last drive. On the run from inside his own 5. He was hoping for something a little more dynamic, but they get him on the ground at the 20. So the Toledo Rockets offense will try to get something going with their 1st possession. And what a performance, an aerial show from this guy in the last game, and he has to have a ton of confidence confidence coming into this one, David.
Yeah, it was a great week. And watching that tape before this game, like, you could tell, man, he was seeing it quick. The ball was coming out, just touchdowns at will. A really nice day. And I think, Jesse, you take that and you start to build on it for this offense and really continue to trust him to make plays through the air.
Yeah, that's a good point. I think he really earned his offensive coordinator's trust after that performance. So I'm anticipating the playbook to expand a little bit in this game. Maybe see some new schemes in the passing game just based on what this guy was able to do.
Makes the grab on the big throw. Makes the grab and a nice gain. Gets it to the 35.
And I think this receiver's forte is his route running. He's a guy that can line up all over the field, but it's not just catching post routes and goes. This guy can run shallows, he can run slants, he can run the option routes and find soft spots in the defense. This guy really has all the routes in his toolbox.
Try to make up for some of that lost ground on second down. He wants to throw it again. Catch in the middle, it's Crosby. They get him stopped, but the big gain has them on the doorstep. Let's mark it at the 13.
22. First down for the offense.
Off the play fake on first down. Quickly complete. They get it down to the 7 on that pass play in prime position for a score. Going to work on second down in the red zone, and still some ground to cover to pick up that first down. All down, but he has enough to move the chains. Man down on the play as the officials take a break to let him be checked out. Now on first and goal as they try to answer that opener with a touchdown of their own. They'll try to get it in with the run. And this offense hoped to just run it in, and the defense was having none of it. No gain. Ball remains at the 2. They give him the rock again on second and goal. And the defense holds firm. No pickup at all on that play. They'll try to pass it in on third and goal. Touchdown, Toledo! Quick strike through the air for the score.
And it's so underrated. The relationship between a QB and a wide receiver, the timing, the ability to know where he's going to be and be accurate with the football, that's what leads to nice touchdowns, Jesse.
Well, and the chemistry between these two guys has to be great when you're throwing into the end zone because coverage is going to be tight. The throw might not be perfect, but this is something these two guys have been repping in practice over and over and over, and it's paying dividends now on game day.
And the extra point is good. They marched 79 yards on the drive, and it was finished off with a 2-yard touchdown toss. And he passes on the touchback. Here he comes. Didn't find any crease in that kickoff coverage, and he'll be stopped at the 17. First snap of this drive will come from their own 17. Out of the crowd, and now he's got room. There he goes. Now they've got even more breathing room out to the 31 and a fresh set of downs. From the gun, to give, looking for room. And there was nowhere to go, just stopped in his tracks in the backfield.
Brings up second down.
Looking for a man, it's Hairston. Gets it to him on the screen. And after the tackle, that will bring us to the end of the first quarter. This offense had a little extra time to think about it. Let's see what they have on third down. We played one, and we are right back where we started, all tied up after the first period as we take a look at the stats. They fought to a standstill in the first. Let's see if someone can get the edge in the second quarter. UMass talked it over during the break, and now back to work here on third down. From the gun, wants to pass. Fires to the right. And it's knocked away, incomplete on third down. The punt team makes its way onto the field. First time we've seen their punt team this afternoon. Sends his first one of the day on the way. We didn't see much of him in that victory last week, just called on one time. And the punt team gets down there and gets the return man on the ground. Looking downfield on first down. Quickly to the tight end.
Nice quick throw there. And it's so important for quarterbacks to be able to find their rhythm and to be comfortable and confident. You want to just get the ball out quickly, make it an accurate and easy throw. And you could tell that these two guys...
Time running out, and he goes down at the 34. Just a great job defensively, making him go through his progressions, and he really didn't have time to do it.
And that's exactly what you do in zone coverage. You drop in your spots, you read the quarterback's eyes, make sure you take away that quick stuff, and a great job rushing the passer and getting the sack.
Now a lot of work to do to move the chains, keep this drive alive after that earlier sack. 3rd and long, and he'll try to throw for it. Grabbed in the middle, it's Graham. Nice job to pick up the first down, and they'll spot it at the 42. And the Rockets will hustle to the line.
A nice passing game by this offense. The quarterback and the receiver on the same page, in time, in rhythm, creates the big play. And look at them. They're right back on the football, ready to run another play.
Down to the 32 and out of bounds right there. The Rockets come to the line. This situation, you might see a shot play.
Second down.
From the gun. Give on the inside. Drag down, but they'll move the sticks for a first down. And the Rockets have their offense in high gear. They're going to ride this running back. Got it into the red zone, dragged down at the 18-yard line. After the 9-yard pickup on first down, here's 2nd and 1. From the gun, the running back looking for room. He's wrestled to the ground right at the 15-yard line, and a big red zone opportunity here. Dropping back, it's Baker. Gets it to the back. They'll get it down to the 10-yard line on that completion. Operating in the red zone here on 2nd down. Here comes the option. Now the toss. And he'll take this into the end zone, but hang on just a second. Flag down. Let's see what this is about.
Hold.
So that penalty will wipe away some strong red zone execution and take the score off the board. From the gun, they'll try to impose their running game. He's stopped at the 14-yard line, and they'll stay on the attack from there. They've got to come up with a big play on this 3rd and long. From the gun, wants to pass. Under fire. Headed to the end zone. He almost punched it in for 6. They'll get him down at the 1-yard line. Looks as if we have an injury on that last play, and we'll take a break to check him out. The Rockets are threatening on 1st and goal. Pushes ahead. Stopped in the backfield. He's going to lose 3 yards on the play. Can the defense stop them again on 2nd and goal? Wide receiver comes in motion. With jet sweep pass. And not much doing there as that defense runs him out of bounds. This defense has forced a couple of 3rd downs, but they haven't been able to get off the field. Can they force the field goal attempt on 3rd and goal? Into the end zone he goes. Touchdown, Rockets. They just took the air out of that thing. That might be an understatement. They took the ball away and just wore down, just grinded away at that defense.
And took a lot of time off the clock in the process as well. I'm impressed with the physicality up front of this offense, because that's where it all starts. If you're going to march the ball down the field like they just did, you've got to be dominating in the trenches, and they are doing that in this game right now.
And the extra point is true, and they're on top by 7. And let's check in with Kevin Connors in the studio. Kevin?
Tough to beat Maction, gentlemen. You know that. And let's take a look at the highlights. Akron is running away with this one, thanks to an offense that hasn't been stopped since that group stepped off the bus. They're up 14 over Bowling Green. The Maction never sleeps, and we'll circle back. If anything big happens, you should know about it.
Thanks for the update on that one, Kevin. Let us know when it goes final. After the 3-yard pickup, they come to the line, 2nd and 7. They'll leave it with him. They shut it down quickly, but he gets 2 out to the 18. UMass now faces a 3rd and short. Looking to throw, it's Hairston. Under fire. Quickly out to the tight end. And boy, is he close to that first down, maybe just a couple of inches short. Kick is in the air. He'll get it up to about the 44-yard line before they slam the brakes on it. Toledo has the ball. Here comes the offense. They've come out smoking with touchdowns on each of their first 2 drives, and they're back to work now. At the 35, he's loose. And this defense was flailing as he weaved his way and got down to the 26.
How nice is it as a quarterback when you don't have to throw post routes to get great stats? No, I can just throw it quickly to one of the fastest players in the entire nation and let him burn this defense.
Gonna run it. It's Dupree. You'll take this every time. 5 yards on the first down play. They'll go to work on second down after doing damage on the ground. They feed him again. Not a lot there. Picks up 1 inside the 20 to the 19. They'll take this lead to the 2-minute timeout and see if they can tack on a little more before the break. And the Rockets are at the line looking to convert on 3rd and short. Wants to throw on 3rd. He gets the job done, picking up the first down, then getting down. Here's a timeout on the field. Tight game here late in the first half. Defense is backed up. Shadow of the goalpost trying to defend their own end zone. Caught in the backfield, it's Crosby. We got a timeout here late in the first half, and they'll try to get more points on the board before the break. Defense rose up deep in its own end on that last play. Now a 2nd and long coming. They'll keep it on the ground looking for the end zone. He pushes his way down to the 4 as they get closer and closer. Referee signals timeout. It's the defense wanting to make sure that they have everything just right with a big play coming. 3rd and goal, and they'll try to pass it in. He's not going to make it to the sticks, and what a stop against one of the best 3rd down offenses in the country. And the field goal unit is on the field. And this will be a short one from about 21 yards out. It's good. And they'll push that lead out a little further.
And listen, y'all know in the booth and everywhere how I feel about kickers. Don't always love leaving it on their foot, so to speak, but nice job executing. He keeps doing stuff like that. I'll keep trotting him out there.
He'll start the return inside his 5. He was looking for more running room, but none to be found as he stopped at the 23. Here we go. They'll try to get something on the board here in the final minute of the first half. Heaves it deep. Makes a grab at the 25, and there's room. A giant chunk of yardage picked up there, and they're down to the 24.
A lot of times when you go to the stat sheet after the game, defenses are going to look at explosive plays. Like, we're taught to be top down, stay deep, don't give up those big plays, make them earn it all the way down the field. Bad job giving up the big play in the passing game.
Barely time to catch our breath after that one, and they've got it 1st and 10, threatening just outside the red zone. Back to pass, it's Hairston. Pressure is on the way, and the pressure has arrived, and down he goes at the 30.
One of the things I love about this defense is they're so versatile in ways they can get after the quarterback. In their last game, they came away with 5 sacks, came from all over the place. They got the win. So you know in this one, they're going to dial up a lot of different looks. It's going to be tough for this offense to try to keep their quarterback standing up straight.
UMass just trying to get some of that yardage back here on 2nd down. Looking downfield very late in the half. Finds his big tight end. They make the stop, but not before he takes a chunk out of what they need to move the sticks. And quickly to the line of scrimmage, they spike it and stop the clock. So now on 4th down, they'll try to salvage a 3 and just get points before halftime. The holder will spot it about 35 yards out. absolutely perfect. They're back to within a touchdown. 17-10 is the score.
And that's not the way they wanted to end the drive, but nice job being ready and your field goal kicker coming through and putting 3 points on the board.
So they get the late field goal right before the half and not much time after this kickoff for an answer. He'll bring it back from inside his 5. They make the stop, and that is the end of the first half. That's the end of the second quarter. That means it's time to join Kevin in our halftime update.
Gentlemen, what else is new? A spirited environment there in Amherst. And a lot of coaches will say limiting the big plays and maybe hitting on a few yourself is key. But I'm more of a move the chains guy. Give me efficiency every day of the week and twice on Saturday. The offensive unit that subscribes to the less is more philosophy might be the one that leaves here today with a big fat W. And with that, let's head back to our team inside Alumni Stadium.
Second half just about to get started, and UMass will kick it off. And he takes this from inside the 5. He was looking for more running room, but none to be found as he stopped at the 23. Guys, let's see what Toledo can get done on offense this time. Off the play fake on first down, wants to throw. A full dive to haul that one in. The Rockets want to pick up the tempo.
This offense not wasting any time. First play of the third quarter, and they're aggressive, taking a shot. You know they had some conversations in the locker room at halftime. How can we get a big one right out of the gate? Defense isn't going to be expecting it. They took the shot, they hit it, and this offense is up.
Offense gets set for second down.
Brings up second down.
Caught over the middle. It's Perry. Brought down at the 26-yard line after a pickup of 10 yards on the play, and it'll be a first down. Snap it to the back. Pulled down after a nice run, and they're in the red zone at the 19. And the Rockets can play this second down a lot of ways with just a few yards to go. Right back to the well. He's wrestled to the ground right at the 15-yard line, and a big red zone opportunity here. Wide receiver going in motion. Out of the shotgun, they go to the ground. And he was fortunate not to lose yardage on that play, able to wedge it back to the line of scrimmage. Looking downfield, it's Baker. Just a little bit too much juice on that one as the freshman was taking a shot. 7th play of the drive coming up, but a long way to go on third down. From the gun, wants to pass. Looking to the big tight end. Can't make the grab, and this offense, which has been brilliant this season on third down, doesn't convert this time. They'll try to get something out of this drive and kick the field goal here on fourth down. And it slips just inside that right upright. And now the lead is extended a little further. So they were able to put up a 3 spot on that last drive, and now the kickoff team out there as they prepare to put boot to leather. Fielded in the end zone, it's Massey. I know he thinks he can house every return, but sometimes you just have to take a knee as he stopped at the 14. They'll go to the ground. And he never had a chance, just stopped cold as soon as he got it. Didn't get much done on that first play of the drive. It's 2nd and 11. Off play action. Fires to the tight end. He's brought down quickly. Minimal gain there. Still a bit short of the first down. And this offense just has to find a way to convert this third down, or else they are really in trouble. Couldn't quite haul it in. They almost had their first pick here late in the game. UMass will line up to punt it away. Fair catch is brought in at the 43, and they are set up nicely. The Rockets offense is back on the field. They've got the lead here. Last time they settled for a field goal, but David got to find that balance between being aggressive and careful.
Man, I think they'll take that. I got the lead, Palmer. I got the football. I got to take care of the football, put a nice drive together, and just get some kind of points on this drive.
No doubt. Lots to be happy about right now. If you're
Wide open on the right. And he ran away from the defense to take it in. Touchdown, Toledo. They've got the lead and trying to put this one in a hammerlock here in Week 10.
When these offenses get in a rhythm, they're hard to stop. Already up early, got a short field, take advantage of it too, get another touchdown. This offense is doing whatever they want to do and having a lot of success.
Lining up to tack one more onto that lead. And that kick was perfectly down the middle. We check in with Kevin Connors. What's going on, Kevin?
Fellas, take a peek at what's happening in this interesting battle in the MAC. Akron is darn near perfect offensively today. This is almost exactly the way they drew things up this week in practice. They're up by 24 over Bowling Green. Any big developments here in the MAC, we've got you covered with the best studio team in the business, guys.
And how about that one? Kevin will be keeping an eye on everything going on elsewhere. Just never gives you a clean shot at him as he gets out to the 28. The Minutemen can explore that playbook on 2nd and short. They'll run it from the gun. That'll be good enough for a first down. They'll mark it at the 30. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. Looking to throw, it's Hairston. Pressure all over the quarterback, and down he goes at the 24.
And this defense just continues to dominate the football game. This score is lopsided. It's not looking good. But I know one thing. If you can't protect that guy, there's no chance for you to win this game or the future games.
UMass just trying to get some of that yardage back here on 2nd down. That's caught. It's Harding. Snowed under by the defense. The Minutemen come to the line on 3rd and short. They'll try to get it through the air. Grab near the sticks. It's Gray. Found enough room to get it into enemy territory. They're down at the 43-yard line. He might have expected to see this DB up in his receiver's kitchen. Instead, nice little zone, and they pick up the first.
Man, offenses are getting so good, Reese, at seeing the holes in the zone, knowing you're in zone, knowing where to sit down, how to make it an easy pitch and catch for the quarterback, and that's what it was on 3rd and short.
He'll do it himself. Oh, he's got some space. Perhaps a touchdown-saving tackle at the 17.
Man, this defense has to be better. You have to stop the first part of the option, and that is the quarterback. And he gets loose. He gets the first down, another set of downs. They need to figure out this plan and how to stop this quarterback.
Out of the gun to give to the back. And this one will be stopped for no gain. Didn't get much on first down. It's 2nd and 9. Quick completion to the right. That completion gets them inside the 10, and the defense is running out of room to defend. Dropping back, it's Hairston. Here's a heat. He caught it. He gets it in. Touchdown, Minutemen. If you're able to move the ball in a drive like that, the most overrated stat in football would be field position.
Agreed, and I think confidence is big right now after that last drive. To be able to flip the field like that, not just do it, but go down and score a touchdown. Running and throwing. For this offense now moving forward in this game, that last drive is going to pay big dividends.
Now they'll line up for what they hope is automatic. And the PAT will draw them 1 point closer. They're set to kick it off, and this crowd now ready to get behind them.
27, UMass 17.
On the move from inside his 5. Nice job executing all of the assignments as they put a stop to that return at the 22. First play of the drive comes from the 22. Not much running room there thanks to this senior defender. They're dealing with a 2nd and long. The give to the back. That is a big win for this defense as they were right there as soon as he got the ball. On 3rd and long, he'll have to turn it loose deep. Wide open downfield. He moves the chains, and they'll mark the ball at the 33. Time winding down in the quarter as they come to the line. Looking to throw on 1st down. Got him downfield. And they'll move the chains with the 1st down, but that might be it for the 3rd quarter. They go back to work in the final period of this one. Guys, that's the end of the quarter, and Toledo has the lead. And as we switch ends of the field, let's take a quick look at the national rankings. One quarter to go, and might we have the makings of a classic 4th quarter finish. The Rockets are on the move. From the gun, leaves it on the inside with the back. And he's able to shed 1 tackle and pick up pretty good yardage. And the Rockets with myriad options after that big pickup on 1st down. Leaves it with the back. Turning it on. The chunk plays that they love, and he takes it all the way down to the 10. He's now up to 52 yards rushing so far in this one, and he's closing in on 1,200 for the season. The Rockets will try to put one on the board on 1st and goal. Gets it out fast. That completion will take it close to the 5-yard line. They'll mark it at the 6. They keep pushing forward, now back to work on 2nd and goal from the 6. Trying to bull his way in. Touchdown, Rockets. And they add 6 more to the board with that trip to the house. They give themselves just a little more cushion as they close in on extending this winning run. This dude is just slicing and dicing this defense into little tiny pieces.
Carving him up, completely comfortable, knows exactly what he's getting, had so much success today. You got to find a way to make these quarterbacks feel more uncomfortable.
And that extra point is a big one as they now have a 3-possession, 17-point lead in the 4th.
Toledo 34, UMass 17.
Here he comes from inside his own 5. He was hoping for something a little more dynamic, but they get him on the ground at the 20. The Minutemen going back to work on offense. They cashed in on a short field last time they had it, and now they'll go to work from their own end. Hit hard just as he released it on 1st down and just couldn't get it to the receiver. Back to throw, it's Hairston. Makes the grab, it's Gray. They stop him almost immediately. Short gain there, and still a little ground to cover to pick up the 1st. Out of the shotgun on 3rd down. Caught near the sticks, it's Gray. They knock him down, but he's got enough to get it across the line and pick up the 1st down. Looking to throw on 1st down. Finds his man. It's good. They'll get him at the 45, but he got 10 on that one. UMass getting set to snap it on 1st and 10. Use the play fake. Now to throw. And that incomplete pass caused by the big hit on 1st down. 2nd down coming. Plenty of distance between them and the sticks here on 2nd down. They'll move the tight end. Now the play fake. Bring in the heat. Quarterback can pull the trigger, and down he goes at the 41.
When you talk about outstanding pass rushers, you're always talking about dynamic guys, and he's been that each and every week for this defense. Speed, he's got power. You just simply can't block him, and that last play is his 10th sack of the season.
Power football with the run. Picks up just a few before he's brought down. Not really willing to take a risk there on 3rd and long. They're throwing for it on 4th down. Catch in the middle. It's great. And he's brought down after a nice gain. They'll snap it from the 39. 1st and 10. Wants to throw on 1st down. Unloads to the right. Not in lockstep there with the receiver. Plenty of work to do here on 2nd and long. Scanning the field, it's Hairston. Finds a tight end. Just sledgehammering his way down to the 33. UMass now faces a 3rd and short. Wants to throw it. Fires to the right. It's complete. Run out of bounds at about the 13-yard line, and that's where this offense will go back to work. Keeping it on the ground with the running back. He'll be hauled down just inside the 10 at the 9 as they're trying to turn this into a score. The give to the back. He is going nowhere. Stop at the line of scrimmage. Tight quarters deep in the red zone, but they can pick up a 1st down without scoring. 3rd down. From the gun, wants to pass. Lets it fly. Touchdown, Minutemen! Fired in from the red zone for the score.
One of the areas they really focused on with this receiver in the offseason was we need you to make more plays for us in the end zone. When we're taking shots, we need you to be able to step up and make tough catches. David, what a grab right there.
And I think a lot of that has to do with trusting your guy, knowing where he's going to be, knowing when he's going to sit down, when he's not, so being on the same page, and then having a guy that can go get it. Just when the ball is near him, he's going to make the play, just like he did right there for 6 points.
And it's up and good as they draw just a touch closer. Let's go to the studio now and check in with Kevin Connors. Kevin, what do you got?
Guys, wanted to give you a quick update on a game happening in the Big Ten. USC is currently working from behind, but in front of a packed Coliseum, anything is possible. That fight song, those uniforms, momentum can change quickly. It's just a field goal game. They're trailing by 3 to Maryland. It's an outcome that, if it holds, will have Big Ten fans buzzing all week. Guys?
Oh, and how about that? I know Kevin and those guys will be keeping an eye on it for us.
This offense is not letting up, guys. They've got a lead here late, and they are still taking shots. They're still looking for explosive plays. This defense just has not had an answer here all game long.
And the Rockets are in the red zone. Breaks into the open. Got enough space. Touchdown, Toledo. That's the way you finish a drive and put up points. This team just knows how to finish. They keep getting better and better and better, and they are close to going 9-0. They'll try to add another to their lead. And he added the extra point. Quick strike offense on that 3-play scoring drive. Kickoff unit has been busy as they have built a big lead, and they're trying to hold on to it. He'll bring it out. It's Massey. He was hoping for something a little more dynamic, but they get him on the ground at the 20. The UMass offense returns to the field. They took advantage of outstanding field position the last time they had it, and now they'll have a little more work to do to get on the board. Found a little bit of running room, knocked down at the 24 after a pickup of 4.
And that wasn't a big game, but look at the offense. Right back on the ball, ready to call a play, ready to go fast.
Got his man on the right. He's brought down, but it'll be enough for a first down. UMass quickly back to the line.
When offenses get first downs like this and they move the sticks and they get some momentum, look at what they do. They put their foot on the gas, run this no huddle, get to the line of scrimmage, and try to capitalize.
Behind the chains now on 2nd and long. Trying play action. Got a man. It's good. Maybe a 3-yard pickup there. 3rd and long coming up. Offense lining up quickly. Looking to throw. It's Hairston. They get to him as he throws. Makes a connection. There he goes. He gets it inside the 30 and out of bounds at the 29, and they are rolling. This UMass offense is moving quickly down the field. To the air on first down. That's caught. It's Harding. And they pick up just a few on that completion. That will take us to the 2-minute timeout, and not much time left for this offense to put together a miracle. To the air on 2nd down. Snagged out of the air. Really confident throw and catch there. Big pickup, and they have a first down. Trying to cap this drive with the pass. Just too much mustard on that one. Can't miss the target that badly. Well, will they dial up on 2nd and a long way to go? Wants to throw again. Pocket breaking down. Here comes the rush, and they've got him wrapped up at the 28. Clock is still running, and they have to get everybody lined up. On 3rd and long, he'll need to loosen up that arm. Pressure coming. And he is corralled short of the line to gain. Down by multiple possessions, you can't come up empty on this drive. They'll go for it on 4th down. He'll try to throw and pick up the first down. Oh, he dropped it. Just didn't look it all the way in, and they'll turn it over on downs. And they are stopped on 4th down. That decision will be questioned. Really nice job to squirt his way up to the 31-yard line. He now has 61 yards on the ground, and he is well within striking distance of a 1,200-yard rushing season. Finds his tight end. At the 45 on his way. He's got enough for the first down, and that ought to be enough to put them in victory formation for the rest of this one.
Yeah, and I like this offense keeping the foot on the gas. You got to lead by a couple scores, but keep the foot on the accelerator. Nice job. Another big play down the field for this offense.
Winning those individual 6-second battles every play, time after time after time after time, and that leads to a victory here.
And I love when teams go out and play like it's sudden death. Like if they lose the game, their entire season is over. This game wasn't for the national championship, but you wouldn't know that watching this winning team, David. Tremendous effort and tremendous execution.
Now, I love competitive people. I love competitive coaches. I love competitive teams that they know that their job is to go out and get a W no matter where you play. You want to play in the parking lot? We'll go meet you. Great job by this team being ready, getting the W.
That will put the wrap on things from here. For David Pollack and Jesse Palmer, I'm Reese Davis. You've been watching another presentation of EA Sports College Football.